Shalom everyone and welcome back. In this video we're going to talk about EDC kits, small pocket kits that fits all of your EDC needs apart from your, cell phone, wallet, keys. I'm talking about EDC items such as your multi-tool, your flashlight, your pen, maybe, and maybe a few others just to make our lives easier and to fit in a single pocket. So if you're not the type of guy or girl that wants a bunch of EDC items spread around your pockets and you just want to consolidate everything to a single pocket, this is going to be a nice video for you to start. So I'm just going to give you a few options and ideas about what you can do and what you maybe should do with your kits, with your EDC items. So as you can see here, I have a fairly usual, normal looking type of EDC pouch for a single pocket. So if you know, like the type of recycled firefighter and the boulder and all those, so that's gonna be a budget option for you guys. I got this pouch from AliExpress for around 10 Israeli shekels, which translates roughly into about $2.50. Like $2.50 gets you this specific pouch. It's from a company called Bait, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll have a link down in the description below if you want to get one for yourself. But we're going to go over everything I put in it and why I put in it, and maybe give you guys some ideas. And then we're going to talk about this little guy, which is basically just a package for a fidget toy that I got, that I decided to repurpose the package. So this is just a package. It's not an EDC pouch or anything. I just wanted to show you guys that you don't even have to spend the $2.50 to get a container for your pocket EDC. So we're gonna go over both and see what I put in each and why I chose to put those specific items. So we're gonna move this out of the way and just talk about this guy first. So right in the front, you can see that I have a pen. This is a zebra pen. It's the retractable, is that what you say? A retractable pen. It's the kind that you pull. It's like a pull pen from Zebra. It closes down to a really small size, just to compare to a regular sized pen. So that would be a regular size pen, and this is, as you can see, almost as half as long or short, half the length of the standard regular pen. So I like that. And when you expand it, it gets easier to write with. It gets like comfortable. It's comfortable enough to write with. You're obviously not going to want to write a whole letter using this pen, but it could help out in a pinch if you need to sign a document or something, or just jot down a phone number. Next up, we have tweezers, and this is we're going to talk a little bit about redundancy versus practicality and usability, because I do have another pair of tweezers in this kit. But what makes this special is the beard comb. So I obviously have a beard and a mustache, and I use this comb to brush up my beard and mustache if I need to. So I do carry that in this kit. I wouldn't carry a separate pair of tweezers unless it had this extra something, this extra thing to make it worth my while to carry it in my kit. So this lives here. This guy right here is a flashlight. It is like one of those press lights that you press once and it stays on for around 10 or 15 seconds. It goes off by itself. So there you go, it just went off. So we just hit the button and it stays on for about 5 seconds or 10 seconds, I can't remember. So that's like a mini light. I can't remember what company it's from. It's a Photon Micro. So I'll have a link to that down in the description below if you're interested in getting like a spread light. It's a tiny light. It's not much brighter than your phone light, but I'd still prefer to carry a separate light, separate flashlight that is not my phone. And we're gonna have a whole video about why not using your phone as your main flashlight coming up. But that's not the only flashlight I carry in this kit. On the flip side, there is a larger flashlight, which is a more condensed, like a more focused beam. So if I move this out of the way, you see it's a more focused beam. It's not as a widespread beam as the Photon Micro. So that's the reason I carry both flashlights, because this gives me precision, whereas the Micro here gives me like a widespread, just to illuminate like a drawer or something, and with this I can be more precise when needed. Moving on, next to the flashlight, which is here, I have a multi-tool which is brand new to me. I just got this last week. I haven't even started using it yet. This is the Gerber Dime, obviously. I do carry the Leatherman Squirt basically every day, except for today, which I decided to go with the Gerber Dime. So this is the Gerber Dime. Let's just go over the features and tools real quick. First of all, you can see right here is a bottle cap lifter, which is one of the best bottle cap lifters I've used on a multi-tool, let alone such a small multi-tool. If you've ever tried to open a bottle with the bottle opener on the Leatherman Squirt, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not comfortable to use, it's not convenient in any way. It does work, but it's not as convenient as having a dedicated full-size bottle cap lifter. And it's a nice bonus to have that on the outside without having to open anything, or to just, you know, to just grab it, use it, put it back in the kit. Right next to the bottle cap lifter, we do have a pair of tweezers, which is why I said that I do carry redundancies. So there's a pair of tweezers. It's a very, very good pair of slanted tweezers. If you can see the tip right there, it's a very nice pair of tweezers. It works. It's nice to have. It's a good, you know, it's a good tool to have laying around, especially if you have like a beard or a mustache. You know that sometimes those hairs get wild, so you do need to pluck them out every now and then. Let's open up the tool and see the tweezers. It's not a tweezer, it's the pliers, I mean. So those are the pliers, which could be used as tweezers, you know, if you need to, like a bigger pair of tweezers, but it's mostly a plier. It's a small plier head. It's spring loaded, so opens up automatically when you close it down. It's a nice pair of pliers. It's not going to be heavy duty, obviously. You're not going to do any heavy lifting with those set of pliers, but it is there if you need them in a pinch. Let's talk about the blade. This is the Gerber Dime blade. It's a ship's foot blade. It's a very nice blade. It's not a big knife. Obviously, you're not gonna cut an apple with it. You're probably gonna open up packages, take off tags and stuff like that. Nice to have. I want to keep this one very sharp, so I'm not going to use it. I do have another separate Victorinox Cadet in here, which we're going to see in a minute. So that's the knife that I use. I'm going to keep this blade extremely sharp just for those specific tasks where I need a very, very sharp blade. Next to that is a package opener, which is what I'm going to use to open up all my packages from now on whenever I carry the Gerber Dime. It is a very convenient solution to opening up the clamshells packages, like those plastic bubble packages and stuff. So I very much appreciate Gerber for putting a dedicated package opener on a multi-tool this size. It is very practical, and I'm very happy to see that. And I am going to use it. It's going to save my blades on both of my knives, on the Cadet and all the rest of my Victorinox knives that I carry daily. This is going to be a very, very nice addition to that, because I do open a lot of packages. So I'm going to use the package opener a lot. On the flip side of that, we do have a couple of screwdrivers, just a standard flathead screwdriver right there, and a smaller flathead slash Phillips. It's like a two-dimensional Phillips that you can use in a pinch. It does have like this nail file right here, but it's barely usable. This is the kind of thing that companies put on their multi-tools just so they can add like a line, you know, an extra line on the list of functions and tools. It's not a usable nail file in any way, especially not when fully deployed, you know, because you do have that bottle cap lifter right here, so that renders the nail file basically useless. So don't count on that. It is like a good Phillips screwdriver though, so do not dismiss the tool entirely. You're not, you know, you're just not going to get the nail file, so don't count on that. The flathead works. It works nice. It feels sturdy. It could be used like a light pry tool or something. By the way, did you know that there is not a word in Hebrew for pry tool? We just don't have a word for it. Moving on, there are the scissors here, which I haven't tried yet. You know what? Let's just grab like a paper. It's not going to be like a tough job for scissors. It does work. It's not the best. I mean, Victorinox scissors are awesome compared to this. It does work. It will cut, but it's not fantastic. Let's give it one more shot. I feel like I went too quickly and not give it the time it deserved. Yeah, so it's not great. Maybe if I'll hold it the other way around with this part down, maybe it'll work better. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not great. Don't count on the scissors. It is there. It will work in a pinch, but it's not. Do not rely on these scissors alone. So that is the Gerber dime. By the way, let me know if you want to see a comparison between this and the Leatherman Squirt. I will do that for you guys if you're interested. Moving on to the inside, we have just a couple of tools, just a cadet, which we will talk about in a minute, and a card that is a phone stand. This is all that this is. It's just a phone stand. What you do is you fold it this way. This goes here, this goes here, and then you have a phone stand. You can just prop up your phone like so and, you know, watch videos, whatever. You know, have a conference call, a video call, a Zoom call, whatever. Anyway, it folds up to a card size and it goes right there behind the Victorinox Cadet. Let's move this out of the way. So this is the Cadet. You guys all know the Cadet. This is one of the most popular Victorinox models. This is an ALOX version, which means it doesn't have the Celidor scales, the plastic scales with the tools, usually tweezers and toothpick. So this one doesn't have it. Instead, it gives you a very slim profile, which is fantastic for a kit like this. It covers the basics, you know, you got your blade, which is a fantastic blade. It is very, very useful. It is a good size. It is always extra sharp, you know, right out of the box. It's very easy to sharpen, although I'm not good at sharpening at all. Like I don't get it. I need to practice. I need to learn. If you guys know of any good sharpening videos, please link them down below so I can, you know, learn how to sharpen properly. The next tool on the Cadet is the nail file, which is the reason I don't really care about the nail file on the Gerber dime, because this nail file is amazing. It works perfectly. It really does work really well as a nail file, and you do have that tip right there for nail cleaning. I do keep my nails like very short, but if I ever have to get underneath and get some gunk out, I use this. It's also a nice light pry tool, but you do get the opening layer of the Victorinox, so you do get both openers. You get the bottle cap lifter with the wire stripping notch right there and a flathead on top. You do get the can opener with a smaller flathead, which can also be used as a Phillips. And that's it. That's all you get with the Cadet. That's a nice way to put it. So yeah, that's the Victorinox Cadet. It goes right there in my kit. The kit closes up real nicely, top and bottom, and that's it. That's all you get within this kit. It's a very nice kit. It's not a comprehensive kit by any means, but it does serve a purpose. If you want to consolidate all your EDC items into one pocket, you should consider getting like a small pouch or a small like bifold kind of wallet style EDC pouch makes life way easier. So that's one. We're gonna put this aside and we're gonna bring this baby back in, because this is, I don't know if you're gonna be interested in this one as opposed to the first one I just showed you, but if you are, you're gonna like it, because the thing I like about it is there are no visible tools on the outside. So to the unsuspicious eye, it just looks like a pouch, you know. It could be headphones in there, it could be, you know, a bunch of things. No one's gonna suspect that you're carrying blades and multi-tools and flashlights in a package such as this one. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. This is all you get within this kit. I mean, this is everything that I put in this kit. You obviously can choose other items, but we're just gonna go quickly over everything in this kit. All right, so we're gonna go right to left here. We're gonna start with the Bic lighter. Always carry a light, even if you're not a smoker. Just throw a light on you, you know, just have a way of starting a fire, a way to help out a friend. Just to help a random guy or girl on the street, you know, anyone looking for a light, you got that covered. Next up is a dedicated bottle cap lifter and a can opener, like not a can opener in the traditional style, but a drink can, like a soda can, that you can just slide this on top of the flap and just lift it up, and so you open up your drink soda can. So that's a dedicated bottle cap lifter, and I keep it here. I do have a knife from Joker. This is an assisted blade, so we're gonna do this just to show you guys in the right orientation, because obviously I'm sitting across from the camera. So this is a Joker blade, a Joker knife. It is an assisted opening knife. A liner lock right there, so you can close it up. A nice deep carry pocket clip. It's obviously very small, it's not a big knife. It is assisted. I like that it's assisted. It does have the flipper tab right here. You could try to open it up slowly, like, I guess, yeah, you could slow roll it out using the thumb hole right there, but it's mainly you know, designed to be deployed via the flipper tab right there. It's not a big blade, obviously, but it will get most jobs done. It is very sharp. I'm not sure what the steel is. Let's see if it says so. It doesn't specify what the steel is. It's probably not great. You know, it's a Joker knife. It's a generic, like, just a cheap, what you guys might call a gas station knife. We obviously in Israel don't have gas station knives. We barely have knives at all in Israel, but that's a topic for a different video. So I do carry that blade right there. And keep in mind, I don't carry both kits simultaneously, right? I mean, it's either this or that. So I know there are plenty of redundancies between the kits. That's because I'm not carrying them both simultaneously. Moving on to the flashlight, I decided to put the Olight S1R Baton 2 in this kit because it just fits so perfectly, you know. So if you know this light, you know it's a beast of a light. It is a pocket monster, honestly. You do have one button right here. There's no button on the back. There's no back switch. This is the magnet and also the charging port. You do get a two-directional, two-directional. The pocket clip, you know, it goes, this side goes on your pocket, this side goes on your cap, like your hat, the bill of your hat, and you operate the thing with this button right here. So if you tap it once, it goes to your last used mode, which is in this case the medium. If you hold it, it will cycle through all the modes. So if I hold the button right there, you go from medium to high and then back to low. You saw that right there? So this is the low mode. If I'll hold it again, let's just cycle through all the modes. So this is low, this is medium, high, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. So if I leave it on high and then I hold the button right here, press the button right here, it will turn off. And then when I turn it back on again, doesn't matter if it's within a minute or a day or a week, it will remember the last setting and go straight to high. So we'll tap it one time, to go to high. Now, if I want to go to turbo, which is I believe 1000 lumens, I just gotta double tap the button and it will go straight to turbo no matter what mode I left it on. So if it was on low, which let's do that for a minute, I'm just gonna hold the button to go to low and then I'm gonna turn it off, and now I'm gonna double tap the button right here to go to turbo. So that's turbo, and it goes straight back down to high mode because I haven't charged this thing in about 3 weeks, I think. You do get Firefly mode if you hold the button from the off position. If you hold it down, you go to Firefly mode, which is right there. I don't know if the camera picks that up or not, maybe on my ring. So that's Firefly mode. I never use Firefly mode. That's a teeth breaker right there. Tap it one more time to turn it off, and that's the flashlight. It goes right here. Next to that is my Leatherman Squirt, which is my preferred tiny multi-tool. I have it on a pocket dangler right there because I do carry that separately. I sometimes throw that in my pocket next to my Victorinox. So this is the Leatherman Squirt. You open it up like so. It is a nice sturdy pair of pliers, very comparable to the Gerber Dime. Let's just do a quick size comparison right now to show you guys the pliers. I hope you guys can see that well. So the plier head itself, they're both spring loaded, by the way. Let's just have a look at the plier heads right there. So you can see they're very comparable in size, although the Leatherman just feels, I don't know, sturdier, I guess. Let's go over the rest of the tools. First of all, there are no tools on the inside on both multi-tools, right? So you get all the tools outside accessible, which is great. I like outside accessible tools. Let's go over the blade real quick. This is the Leatherman blade on the Squirt PS4. It's a chisel grind. Let me know in the comment section below. English is not my native tongue, obviously. I'm Israeli, I'm from Israel, we speak Hebrew. So let me know in the comment section below, how do you pronounce that? Is that a chisel ground or a chisel grind? Anyways, that's the blade right there. Next to that is the very, very nice nail file, which is not just a nail file, it's also a metal file. You also get like this third stripe right here, which is the metal saw. I haven't tried it, but I have seen videos of guys trying it and like other YouTubers, and it does work to go through like soft metals like aluminum and stuff. So you do get a very nice file, which is also we're going back to what I talked about, redundancies. So you do get a redundancy with this nail file if you carry like the Cadet, or any other type of multi-tool that also has a nail file. Moving on to the scissors right here. So it's very difficult to open up the tools with no nails, so I always try to keep at least one nail so I can open up my tools. So these are the scissors. Let's just go ahead and give it a shot to see if it cuts any better than the Gerber Dime did. And you know what? It does. It feels better. It's not perfect, but it cuts better. Yeah, I like it. I like the scissors. I have used them before. It's just now comparing them to the Gerber Dime scissors, I can actually feel the difference. So yeah, the scissors works well. Let's try these tools right here. So we have, again, very similar to the Gerber Dime. We have a flathead and we have a smaller flathead, which can be used as a two-dimensional Phillips. It does have a bottle cap lifter, which is not great, but it will work in a pinch. Do not rely on that unless you have no other option and you have to open a bottle somehow, and this is the only thing that you have on your person. So yeah, might as well go ahead and try to use that. The other side is, that's it. We covered everything. So what's missing? The tweezers that we get on the Gerber Dime. You do not get a tweezer here, a pair of tweezers. There is no outside accessible bottle opener, which you do get on the Gerber Dime, but you do get a better pair of tweezers and a better pair of scissors, I'm sorry, on the Squirt PS4 and a better nail file slash metal file. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. These are the two kits. Let's just close this back up. Let it go right there. And we'll close this up. Oh yeah, you gotta remember the right way to close it, which is from the net side, like the mesh pocket right here, over, put that right there. Yeah, so there you go. Over the other side. So these are the two kits. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this video and about the idea of carrying like the entire EDC in one pocket, and obviously, you know, excluding your phone and keys and wallet. I'm just talking about extra tools and, you know, flashlights and everything you just saw. So let me know down in the comment section below which one is your favorite. Which one would you carry if you were to carry a single pocket EDC kit? Let me know if you do carry a kit of some sort and what's in it, right? Let's have a conversation down in the comment section below, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I really enjoy talking to you guys in the comment section below. And if you're watching this video up to this point, first of all, thank you. And second of all, on your way down to the comment section below, just swing by the subscribe button right there and just give it a light tap. So we can all smile and be happy this week. So anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, adios.